was having a midlife crisis. I wore sandals with flip-flops this morning, and that got me thinking, what is the latest 4.0 news? And what direct questions are going to be asked in this video that is going to be sent over to the Hello Games team and Sean Murray. Hopefully, they can give us some sort of answer on what they are working on. But first, I have some news. Tomorrow, on the 27th of August 2022, I will be attending the Insomnia Gaming Festival down in Birmingham. Now, this is all courtesy of Squad Blast, the latest game. I've put a gameplay video up on my channel already. I'll have a link in the video description down below if you want to see what they're all about. But they have graciously sponsored me to go down. I'll be there all day, so if you want to do a bit of meet and greet, come down. If you do see me around, do say hi. So I want to thank, once again, Squad Blast for sponsoring me to go down to the Birmingham Insomnia Gaming Festival. Absolutely amazing. Again, I'll have a link to all the information in the video description down below. So, with today's video, what is this all about? Now, with the 4.0 update news, we know that the update will be coming out directly after this expedition does finish. And this expedition currently finishes in just over 2.5 weeks. Now, give the team a few days to have some leeway, but the majority stands in the community. Everyone seems to still be thinking that it is going to be somewhere between the 23rd and the 25th of next month, which is absolutely amazing. So if that is still the case and that still holds true, then we are going to be in for one of the biggest updates No Man's Sky has ever had. We know this as well because, for example, this thing right behind me here has been in the game now for so freaking long that almost it has been forgotten because it's useless. But I firmly believe in the 4.0 update, it is going to be finally known what it does. Now, obviously, I'm talking about the space station core. We know that it's been in the game for so long. And in the 4.0 update, which is one of the big updates for No Man's Sky, I think that they are going to make this into something actually usable. As time as always, though, it will tell, but I will keep you fully updated on any developments that come with the station core and the station overrides. So, Mr. Murray, I do have a few questions. If you are watching this or anybody from the Hello Games team, please do reach out to me via my Twitter, or you can private email me, or you can private DM me through my Discord. Now, first things first, what is going on with the weekend missions? Are they still going to be a thing in 4.0? Is it going to introduce any new lore into the game? Now, these are two questions that I get asked all the time with people just like yourself wondering the same questions. Now, do I think they're going to be introducing more of this in the 4.0 update? I surely hope so, because for the longest while, not too long ago, you know, weekend missions were a thing, and then they weren't a thing, and then they had that whole period where it was just none of them whatsoever, and then they kind of came back again, then they went again. What is going on with that? Hello Games, please, can you give some insight to the community on what is in store for weekend missions? Is it still going to be happening going forward in the 4.0 update? The next question I have to No Man's Sky is this, and it's very simple. What is going on with lore? What is going on with another set of missions, actual storyline missions? Because for the longest time, we've only had the Nada quest, and that's it. I mean, yeah, sure, they do give us the weekend missions, which is kind of like an add-on, if you will. They're not really kind of based to the game. They're just something like a gap filler. Sure, we've had expeditions. They're kind of like a separate entity in themselves. What I'm talking about is the lore, the juicy stuff, the full fat creme de la creme of No Man's Sky. You know, what happens more of Nada? What about Polo? Where does he come from? What is more information about the NPCs that we've got dotted around the space station? What is the lore behind the Gex, the Viking, and the Korvax? You know, what can we not expand into them? You know, what else can we do as part of a storyline mission that brightens our understanding of the game itself? Are you working on more storyline, actual in-game storylines for the main quests? Is that something that is coming to No Man's Sky? And as I was talking about NPCs, now we go into the anomaly and we have all of these different NPCs all around us, including these 2 chicken nuggets behind me. They literally stand around in the anomaly all day, every day. But what else can they be used for? Cannot some of these things be actually repurposed in order to give us more information, more lore, even if it's just lore based and not so much directly part of the storyline? You know, something that we can go and get fetch quests from, or something. Just make these NPCs more usable. Is that something that you got in the pipeline, Mr. Sean Murray and Hello Games? And finally, last but definitely not least, what is this? What is this? Now, these 2 flags behind me have been in this small little corner in the anomaly for so long, as far back as I can remember. Now, I had a lot of speculation back in the day when, you know, No Man's Sky was just coming out with the 3.xxx update, and I thought that these were going to be like factions, like, you know, you'd have an NPC on the left, an NPC on the right, you know, blue versus red, good versus evil, and it'd be factions. But what is truly going on with these? Is this something that you are prepared to comment on? And is there going to be any use for this section? Is it going to be faction related? But you, the community, you who watch these videos, you who play No Man's Sky, you who keep up with all the news, what do you want to see come in the 4.0 update? If you could ask Mr. Murray or anyone of the Hello Games team a question on what you would like to see in the new 4.0 update, what is it that you want to know about it, and what would you like to see? Now, leave your answers in the comment section down below. Anyway, guys, that is everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.